like Letterman, bad like sediment. I'm irrelevant, I seek helanin. I reach heaven cause Christ he settled it. Might be celibate, married, all of that stuff got you like buried. Now my wife in therapy, I be fair any price we share when we fight for purity. All sincerity, scary. He been burning incense since 9 a.m. Alkaline water with the vitamins. Still he got a war raging inside of him. Lit the sage, but the pain won't go away. Came to my defense despite my infamy. Then I had to sit with my iniquity. Foolish gold, it always looks so glittery. To really glow, I had to get. Where could I go? Left me out in the cold. Open the door. I had to go with the ghost.
Well, I don't know if you can hear my song. I've just turned it down. But hi, I'm Jessica Lee. I'm listening to No Big Deal. They are awesome. He is awesome. Dylan's awesome. And I was shuffling cards. Some of y'all might be like, hey, this chick's wearing some shirt like this, and she's singing about the Holy Ghost. Well, guess what? The Holy Ghost is here for everybody. Yeah, I didn't even believe in that stuff before. And I've always had a very eclectic and very esoteric kind of background where I was driven to find God, or the source as I prefer to call it. I have learned to call source God in the last 10 years, especially because Spirit instructed me to, letting me know just before a 7-year journey. I didn't plan, but Spirit did. They prepared me. It's okay to call it God. You're gonna need to, so people understand what you're talking about. And yeah, if I would have went around Houston talking about the source, I may have gotten shunned a lot. Probably would have. But anywho, I wasn't deceptive. I do believe in a omnipresent creator who is connected to us all, who is the breath in our lungs, and who is a driving force for all of creation. And I have always felt an internal need to tap into that as much as I possibly can. I've been brought up with a Jehovah's Witness family, or a family who believed in that faith. And from a young age, I just always felt like something didn't sit right with me. I couldn't fully swallow what they were feeding me, and that led me to trying to research the origins of religion. Honestly, I was like, you know what? This is all of these religions came from somewhere. It's got, let's go far back to the beginning. And that led me to the Sumerian text. And, it's a journey. I've been studying this stuff for at least 30 years. So that's a little bit about me. And as I said, I didn't really believe in all that Holy Ghost stuff. But the Holy Ghost banged on my door. And a man named Jesus, who I found out at the time, that's how you say Jesus in Hispanic languages. I didn't know that at the time. I'm a Virgo. I live in a bubble. So Spirit told me, let's just go ahead and get to the cards that came out. Since now I do believe, and the ghost is with us all, and me especially. Well, not especially, but we had comfort and stop. These are letting us know, some things they're not going to be so easy for a minute. This is a collective reading intended for those it's meant for. I have a very limited audience at this point. I'm very infrequent poster, but if you're watching this, it could be for you or somebody you know. And this also could be a timeless reading. You may see it today and run into it later, and it'll be more fitting later. Let me know in the comments how it fits for you. But at this time, while I'm reading these are letting us know things may get a little difficult, and you may not have the easy streak, but the happiness card came out, and I heard Saturn, and it's like, well, this is a good thing, is the vibe. Yes, it's going to get difficult, but this is a good thing. Surrender and consciousness. Spirit's reminding me these actually came out first. I saw these first. So abundance, balance, and ghost. So this is like Spirit, giving their stamp of approval. The Jesse Jesus stamp, as we used to call it, at a box shop I used to work at. Shout out to Jesse if you ever watch this. Let's get the Jesse stamp. And okay, so a balance and balance and abundance. Spirit was linking back to the happiness card and Saturn. And this is a good thing, this discomfort, because it means you're about to grow. You're going to go through things, and growth is not comfortable, right? This is the opposite of comfort. So this is going to bring changes to help you gain more balance. I'm hearing to see what needs to change too, because they're saying there's a lot of confusion going on around right now about what to do, how you're going to do it. And it's kind of like you know sort of what you got to do, but you're just kind of clueless about how it's possible, especially while it being difficult. It'll bring me back to this comfort and stop. So you could be entering a time of life where you're in a situation where you're in unfamiliar territory, or what you thought things were going to be like, they're not that way, and it's more difficult than you imagined. Okay, so we're going back here. Surrender unconsciousness. They're saying get out of your head. They're saying get out of your head. You're overthinking it right now. So for those of you who are feeling stressed out, uncomfortable, things are taking a change, and you can't control it. You don't want it. You kind of got to just accept this is where you're at, though. Surrender consciousness. I'm getting the vibe here. You're clinging on to what you wanted very, very tightly. It's like you're so stuck on the discomfort, the pain, the agonizing dread around things not being what you thought or how you wanted, that you're not able to get to the next step, is what I'm hearing right here. And I'm also hearing you've kind of poured too much into something, and it's time to pull back. It's time to pull back. So there could be this discomfort, could be really a slow period of time as well, as what this feels like things are slowing down and you don't want them to. All right, let's go on and shuffle a few more. And I keep hearing you really need to balance yourself out. It's feeling like you're kind of going everywhere with your feelings and your wants and what's not right. Okay. Sweetness, elimination, movement, anxiety, and then disruption and flow. So yeah, disruption and flow. They're like, yeah, so they're not moving forward. They're not going the way you want. Sweetness, illumination, movement, and anxiety. This feels like this could be related to a relationship, like a romantic one, possibly. But with these, I'm hearing, as far as they're linking it back to the message about you've already given too much, energy. The sweetness, illumination is like it's the more kindness, cheerfulness, sweetness, sugar you're pouring on it. It seems to be, I'm hearing it's creating the anxiety or leading to anxiety. And that's also because of the importance that you're putting into how much you're doing. Like okay, this is like you may be doing a kind act. Just for one small example, you're doing a kind act for somebody else, and it's say it's your last $5 and you're helping them out, and this may be something that is not appreciated, or they're not aware, of what a big gift this is or a big deal it is for you to give this gift. It could be money, sex, whatever it is, and you're giving so much to someone who's not able to see what they're getting. Okay, I hope you get that. We got seconds left. One more card, please, or we're gonna get cut off. 30 seconds or less. Maybe Spirit just wants you to change this. Energy, cleanse, intuition. So leave it on there. Get out of your head, change your mind, accept reality is what I'm hearing. God bless you. See y'all next time. Jessica Lee. I'm going to shuffle for 8 seconds. And you can come hit me up sometime.